7 seconds. According to researchers, that's all you have to capture somebody's attention.
Now that I have your attention,
You don't have our attention.
money!
I'm listening.
So you better use those 7 precious seconds wisely.
Yeah, and she's right. It's not very different when it comes to resumes. On average, a hiring manager takes about 7 to 10 seconds to decide if you're a perfect fit for the role or not.
So how exactly do you build an effective resume that can impress your hiring manager under a minute and help you land your dream job? And you wonder, for something that is so common across professionals in various industries, how is it that there's so many varying opinions on which template is right, what format is right, what font size is right? Or sometimes, should I have my picture on the resume, or should I use a single column or a multi-column? Can I have more than one page resume? There's so many questions with varying answers. If you're looking to address some of these questions and also want to have established frameworks to be able to create an effective resume, you are in the right place. Hello friends, my name is Raghu and I've had resources in data science, product management and digital roles over the past 12 years as a hiring manager. And today I not only want to share with you my experience as a hiring manager, but also as someone who's passionate about this topic and has done extensive research. And I've curated this course for you called How to Create an Effective Resume. In this course, I will try to demystify the process of trying to create a resume and also alleviate the subjectivity in this process as much as possible to show you that it's less of an art and more of a science. I've combined my own experience along with published research so that we can take an objective and a common sense approach to build your resume. This is a topic that I really care about because many a times during hiring, I've noticed that good candidates poorly represent themselves or underrepresent themselves in their resumes, and they inevitably get eliminated either by the ATS or even by the HR person. I've been one of those candidates myself early on in my career, and it's something I've made a conscious effort to fix. I've structured the course into 5 sections to tackle each aspect of the resume building one by one. In the first section, we're going to talk about Resume 101, which in effect is taking decisions early on based on data. We're going to take some decisions, whether that's your template, font, or some things that will get us started so that we're able to build the base foundation. In this second section, we're going to be talking about how do we build effectively a skeleton of the resume. Then we can transition into the third section where we start pumping in the content. And in the third section, we're going to be discussing some frameworks that will help us write content effectively within a resume. In the fourth section, this is where we start working backwards. So now that we have essentially a resume, we start looking at what is it that the hiring company is looking for as a part of that role, and then we map the expectations of that role back into the resume. And finally, we have the formatting and the finer details. You'll be surprised to know the number of really small things that we turn a blind eye to that have a huge impact on a resume. We will tackle each of these 5 sections with using a 4-step methodology, i.e., each of these methods will apply to every one of the sections. Now, the first method is your course project. Now, as a part of this course, you will be creating a course project, and while we discuss each of the sections, we will be touching upon what must be included in your course project. I mean, really, the end product of your course project is creating an effective resume. The second method is what-if scenarios. I appreciate that we have a broad audience here, ranging from inexperienced professionals or fresh graduates all the way through to experienced professionals. So I'll try my level best to ensure that we talk through some of the variations when we discuss each one of the sections and what would be relevant to each persona. The third is tools and resources. I've collected multiple tools and resources over the past few years, and I'm going to share all of my tools and resources with you so that you can put them to use as we build the resume. And the fourth method is industry recommendations. So we're going to take industry recommendations and incorporate them through published research, as I mentioned earlier, into the resume. If you're looking to build a resume that gives you a better conversion rate at fetching interviews, then look no further. By the end of this course, you will hopefully have clear answers as well as an effective resume that you are able to utilize for the purposes of your future job applications. I'll see you on the other side of this class where we'll kickstart with each one of the sections. Thank you.